Alright, let's talk about reading specifically. Why you've got a bookshelf that looks more like a graveyard of good intentions. You know the ones, books you swore you'd finish, books you bought because the cover looked smart, and that one self-help book that's been doubling as a coaster for 6 months. Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. Most of us treat reading like a New Year's resolution. Start strong, fizzle out, and then feel guilty every time we walk past the unread pages. But here's the thing. Reading isn't just about finishing books. It's about growing, learning, and actually remembering what you read. Otherwise, you're just flipping pages like a zombie with a caffeine problem. The core challenge? We treat reading like a chore, not a tool for growth. And that's why so many of us end up with a library of untouched potential. So, how do we fix this? Let's break it down with a simple framework. Read, retain, apply. Because if you're not retaining or using what you read, you might as well be binge watching cat videos. No judgment, by the way. Step 1. Ditch the finish it at all costs mentality. You don't have to finish every book. Seriously, life's too short to suffer through a 400-page snooze fest just because you feel obligated. Instead, adopt the 50-page rule. Give a book 50 pages. If it's not grabbing you, move on. Your time is precious, and there are approximately 130 million other books out there. Go find one that doesn't make you check your phone every 30 seconds. Step 2. Read with a pen in hand. Passive reading is like eating a meal and forgetting it an hour later. Active reading means engaging with the material. Underline key points, jot down questions in the margins, or slap a sticky note on pages that resonate. This turns reading from a spectator sport into a conversation. And if you're worried about ruining your book, newsflash, books aren't museum pieces. They're tools. Use them like one. Step 3. The 24-hour recap. Here's a fun fact. You forget about 70% of what you read within 24 hours. Yikes. So, here's the fix within a day of reading. Take 5 minutes to summarize the key takeaways. Write them down, tell a friend, or even explain it to your dog. This cements the knowledge in your brain and stops it from evaporating into the void. Step 4. Apply one thing immediately. Reading without application is like buying a gym membership and never going. Pick one actionable idea from what you've read and put it into practice this week. Did you read a book on productivity? Try the 2-minute rule for small tasks. A book on communication? Practice active listening in your next conversation. Knowledge is useless if it just lives in your head. Call to action. Alright, time to stop watching and start doing. Pick one of these steps and try it today. Grab a book, read 10 pages, and slap a sticky note on something that stands out. Or, if you're feeling fancy, recap what you read yesterday into sentences. Small steps lead to big growth. And if this video helped you, hit that like button. It's the digital equivalent of a high five. Better yet, drop a comment with the last book you actually finished. Let's make this a conversation. And if you want more tips on leveling up your life, subscribe. Because let's be real, your future self will thank you. Now go forth and read, like it's actually going to change your life. Because it will. Just maybe skip the part where you use the book as a coaster.